The annual Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or the SCO, wraps up today in Kazakhstan. Since its establishment in 2001 by Russia and China, its members discuss security concerns in Central Asia and the wider region. But now, Moscow and Beijing see it as a tool to combat Western influences.
The multipolar world has become a reality. The number of countries that stand for a just world order and are ready to strongly defend their legitimate rights and protect traditional values is growing. We are convinced that the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, along with BRICS, are the foundations of the new emerging global order.
Belarus officially joined the SCO this year, becoming its 10th member state, along with Iran, India, and Pakistan, amongst other countries, representing more than 40% of the world's population and roughly 1/4 of the global economy. The SCO also consists of dialogue partners including Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Egypt. The Qatari emir met with Turkish President Erdogan on the sidelines of the summit, as well as with Russian President Putin to discuss aid throughout the Russia-Ukraine war.
Mr. President, I also want to thank you for noting the humanitarian role that Qatar plays. I want to assure you that we will continue to do this work. Thank you very much for the trust you have placed in us regarding the issues of returning Russian and Ukrainian children to their families. We would certainly like this crisis to be resolved in a way that would satisfy both sides.
Meanwhile, Putin and Xi's meeting at the summit shows the further deepening of ties between the two nations.
In the face of the international situation, an external environment fraught with turbulence and changes, both sides should continue to adhere to the original aspiration of our lasting friendship and the unwavering resolve to benefit our two peoples, constantly conserve the unique value of the Chinese-Russian relations, and tap into the internal driving forces of bilateral cooperation, while making efforts to safeguard the legitimate interests of the two countries and uphold the basic norms governing international relations.
In a sign of growing status, United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres is set to address the delegation before the summit ends, as the SCO moves from a regional security bloc to a geopolitical counterweight to Western influence.